Good
Let's
morning, Fab.
go.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Excited to talk to you and to go over this new project called Girl, You Know It's True.
Okay, the fact that you just said that to me, having been someone who loved you very much and still does, that I mean,
Thank you.
I could call it a day now and just be completely happy.
But I have a few surprises for you, which you don't know about, maybe. You ready for this?
I'm
I
ready.
did I did a new version of Girl, You Know It's True. It came out last Friday. It's on Spotify right now. I also, this Thursday, is coming out Blame It on the Rain acoustic with the blessings of who? The incredible Diane Warren, the one and only.
Oh
Yes,
my gosh.
yes. And the movie coming out this Friday, so it's
Yes.
all been orchestrated properly. The movie is going to make you feel it's an emotional ride. It's also an educational ride about the intricacy of the inner workings of the music industry. It's like a peek behind the curtains. But
Yeah.
also you walk in the emotional shoes of Robin Fab because we were human beings. Yes, we were bigger than life at the time, and had people have a tendency to believe that you're not human anymore. So we became a punchline. But those punchline were going straight to the heart. That's why Rob died of a broken heart. That's really what happened because
Mhm.
it was so difficult to go from like this extreme fame to
Yeah.
shame. But it was not like gradual. It was from one day to the next. You lost everything, and then people looked at you like as a joke. So for me, I felt that this time would come. So while we were on the 107 city tour with Milli Vanilli as the opening act, we bought a studio and installed it into the bus. So with the musicians at night while riding to the next gigs, I would learn from them. Those guys were really pros. And I learned and I was like, that's what I want to do. Whatever happens next, music is going to be it. So I continued, but Rob was kind of disillusioned by what was going on, but he thought the train would continue to go longer when I thought it would go shorter. So he was taken by surprise. It's like a punch that you don't see coming. In a
Yeah.
fight, if a punch comes and you know it's coming, you're gonna be kind of all right. But if you don't see it coming, you're gonna be doing bam, KO. And emotionally, that's what it did to him,
Yeah.
So but I'm here and I'm excited about life, talking to you right now and knowing that you're still here after all those years. You still have love for the music. But now I'm bringing two little nuggets to you. Girl, you know it's true. Blame it on the rain. And, I hear people listening to it and their reaction is incredible. I'm like, wow, really? You think that it makes you feel this way? I'm like, okay, guy, I guess I did my homework. And through the years as an artist, back then we could have done those songs. They didn't let us sing. They could have put us with like the vocal coach and do the work like what producers and artists do generally. But he was not trying to have that. He had a plan, a definite plan. He was not going to have us change his plan. So
Yeah.
now, years later, when you listen to those songs and you watch the movie and the documentary that's also out there, you get to see that that wasn't fair. They were exploited. But now, when you hear the songs, you realize I could always sing. It's just they never let us do this, And we wanted to do it, but it was impossible. They were blocking it.
I know you've talked about how the younger generation sees no issue with what
No issues.
happened because I mean TikTok, that's what everyone does is, this is the whole platform now.
Yeah.
What is it like now to have a whole new generation following you and excited to see you and excited to learn and hear from you?
Well, what's interesting is that I don't know if COVID has anything to do with that, but it seems like they understand that they understand the struggle and that how do you survive struggle? Because we all went through struggle during that period of time in our lives. Everybody was faced with like uncertainty, and during
Yeah.
that time, I actually addressed my fans. I was like, how do I keep in touch with my fans? Well, I'm gonna keep talking to them and let them know how I'm doing. But they were like very specific. How do you stay so positive? Like, why do you look like this? Why are you so happy? And during that time, I never told people that I had one, two, three, four children. People didn't know. So between working, recording, doing everything that I was doing and managing a household with my partner, and then we're like, wow, how do you do it? And I was like, well, I had a definite plan. And because of that conversation, I created something called Fab Milli. It's a website where I have 14 rules, and I explain in specific details like how I made it and what did I use. And love of self was definitely on the top of the list. You got to love yourself before you can love others. You got to go to bed on time. Your health is, your mental and physical health is key to you overcoming any types of struggle. And I took that seriously. I stopped all the drugs at the age of 25, drinking whatsoever. And that has allowed me to really focus on music. I had no idea where I was going, but I believe that uncertainty is the definite fertile ground for creativity. So creativity is something I talk a lot about because when you use your creativity, you can do things, and nothing is impossible. You got to be a little crazy, of course, delusional, a little
Yeah.
bit. But I'm here now, and I'm able to tell my story, and I'm so excited that with this new music out there is going to allow me to start this new chapter because I've been working and producing and writing and producing and writing. So I'm sitting in a lot of materials, and I'm waiting for this window of opportunity to just like jump out. I'm also have a new record with one of the heroes of the 90s in Europe called Rafe from Two Unlimited, and we have this new song as well that's coming out, you know, next month. So we're putting the work in, and I'll never stop because music is life. Life is music. It saved my life too. So, que sera, sera, but the movie is coming. You be the judge, everybody. You be the judge.
Fab, you are loved by so many, and I thank you so much for your years of
Thank
continuous
you.
like love that you have put into this world. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
And we are going to give it right back to you and go watch Girl You Know It's True.
Bam! Go check it out. Pleasure talking to
All
you.
right.
Until next
Thank you.
episode.
You as well. Thank you.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.